this video, I wanted to put this video about getting hacked, getting your Facebook account hacked, because number one, when I got hacked, which was August 14th or 15th, 2024, it was like a living hell, especially because I had my business ad accounts set up for 3 of my companies. The hacker tried to charge about $5,000, but I thought later found out up to $50,000 worth of charges that were unauthorized. And what they do is they set up ad accounts within your account because they know if you got a good reputation, you run ads that they want to be able to use your card. Now, I'm going to talk about step by step some of the things that you need to watch out for. You need to watch out for. If they somehow they have all of these different tricks to be able to get your password. I've been notified of several different large firms, companies who got hacked where my information was out there. I don't know how they got it. There's one way that I have sneaky suspicion on how they got it, and if you want to listen to what I'm about to say, I have a suspicion that I maybe, because I don't know if I did it or not, but I noticed that there was an update for the Facebook Meta Ads Manager app, and it was sent to me by email. And I don't know because I'll try to rack my brain around things that I might have done, but I might have actually downloaded that update on the app from an email. Never do that. App companies will just put that it's an update from the App Store. From the App Store. So that could have been something that I did, or maybe I clicked something, I don't know. But let's just get to what happened. When the hacker got into my account, they put that authenticator app on their phone, or they already had it on their phone, and they made it to where whenever I tried to log in, I had to get this code. But if I don't have the app, how can I get the code? The code was going to them. And one of the times that I was actually trying to get in, they were saying no on the authenticator app to not let me in. So my credit cards were being charged. Yes, I was disputing them. And when I disputed the cards, all of a sudden the new cards that they gave me, new charges were going to it. And so what I learned, which is something that I didn't know, is that even though I didn't put my cards into a digital wallet, anytime you do business with these companies, the credit card companies have made it easier for them, and some of them have a level of approval to where if you cancel your card and they put a new card, the new card automatically goes in there. Because I was like, charges are going through, and we just changed the card, and they got the card again, and they were like, oh, you need to say that you don't want to let it update in the digital wallet. So put that to end, got all of that money back. That was the end of that part. But I could not get into my accounts. I could not get into my business accounts. Now, this is the next thing that they did, is that my wife had full control of my ad accounts also. So what they did is they went in there and they took away her permission and put her with less permission, like, I don't know, partial permission over my ad account. And we saw the email that this crook put on there, and he put an email to a Hotmail that was similar to one of my company names. So I guess that's the way that the hackers do it. So if we're going to hack XYZ company, we're going to make a Hotmail email that says XYZ company at hotmail.com. I could see the email in there. So then on, I think it was August 15th, later that day, I was able to get into my account, and whenever, if you've ever been hacked, Facebook will send you this link and they'll say secure your account. And I was attempted to secure the account. But I noticed on there, I noticed on there that it had that email address of the hacker. So I said, this is not an email address that I recognize. Take the damn thing off. And then I was in my account for a few minutes, and then all of a sudden it logged me out. So the hacker, somehow, before they could stop everything, was able to kick me out, log me out of the device. And I have my suspicions on the way that they were able to do it is that Authenticator app trumps everything. It's like it'll override everything. You can make it to where it can override stuff. So I was out of the account. No Facebook, no nothing. Tried several things. My state attorney general's office, the California attorney general's office, got my attorney to send a letter because I was going to be losing a few clients. Losing $250,000 worth of consulting clients. That's a big amount because they were like, if you can't be on there, we're gonna we can't use you because my when I tried to set up another profile just to be able to get up in there, because they did fix my wife's side to where they gave her full control and knocked that hacker off of her stuff, but they couldn't do anything about mine. They were like, he needs to log in, and she said he can't log in. So she tried to get, I set up another profile so I could at least just get in there to try to do some stuff. And it said that new profile, I would not be able to do any type of advertising. Even though I sent in my ID and everything, it was like I was just put on the list of no advertising on Facebook. Even though the hacker had did all of this stuff, had used my account and did all of this crazy stuff. So once we got that taken care of, where he was off of my wife's accounts because we have a retail store, we got that one under control. Everything was secured. So before I move forward, I want to tell you the things that they do to hide within your ad accounts or our ad accounts. Is if you have older accounts that are in there, you need to open up each one, even if it's disabled. You need to open up each one and make sure that there is not an unknown user that is attached to it, because they can attach there and then bring themselves in on the other accounts, or be attached there, hide there, and then open up another account without you even knowing about it. And I must admit, rarely do I go to that section to look at the ad accounts, because I know the ad accounts that we use. So that's something that I put on my list now to go and check. But what they'll do is the hackers, when I say this, the hackers will put themselves insert in there. So I had, you got to go in there and you got to make sure that every user was supposed to, that you have for your ad accounts and the levels of control. Make sure, and you need to get the Authenticator app for your account. That's going to be at the end though, if you haven't already got that. The next thing is, which was once I got into my account, I finally got back in on September 8th. On Saturday. It was Saturday, September 7th, 2024. Finally got back in there. And when I got in there, I saw that the hacker was still in certain sections where he had put an email in there and put full control. Because it was my account, I was able to change that with no problem. I was able to get all of the stuff once I got into my account that my wife didn't have control over. Once I got in there and got that done, I was good to go. I was able to clean them out. Clean them all the way out 100%, fully secured. Also, always make someone else an account, full authorized user for your ad account, someone else with your company. I thought that I had my wife's on one of my accounts, but she wasn't. She was on the other ones. So now, once all of that is secured, I'm in my Facebook account. This is crazy. This is where they can hide. Even though Facebook let me in, did all of the stuff, secured my account, this damn hacker had one other spot that he was hiding that I didn't know about, but I'm going to let you know about it. And these hackers, I hope this is like shoving a broomstick right up there, you know what, because this is another place that they can hide. And I'm not even going to show this on the screen. You're just going to have to follow me and go do this because I don't want no hacker looking at my stuff. So go into your personal profile. Your personal profile. And in the top right corner, I want you to click on Settings and Privacy. When you click on Settings and Privacy, you're going to see on the left side, it's going to say Meta Account Center. I want you to click on Personal Details. This is what a damn hacker will hide. First, on your profiles, you should see yourself and it says Facebook. If you see anything under there that is not yours, you have a hacker attached to your account. This is how I found out that the hacker was still able to log in but not necessarily do anything. Is that at 1 a.m. in the morning when I got up the next day, 1 a.m. or 1:30 a.m. in the morning, it said that someone logged into my account. And I was like, how the hell did somebody log into my account? When I looked at this section on here on the profiles, underneath there it had my name repeated again, but it had Meta. So when you go and look at this now, it's going to say your name and it's going to say Facebook underneath. And it'll have your picture. Underneath there it said Meta. And I was like, what the fuck? I clicked on that. When I clicked on that, I found, so I clicked on that and I was like, that's not me. Because it said, when I opened it up, it said Meta A. And I'm like, what the hell is Meta A? So now the next thing that I did is I went down to password and security. And then if you go down, you'll see on the third level, it says security checks. Where you're logged in. And right there, I saw that repeat where that damn hacker used my name. And it had another section that I was logged in down in somewhere in Florida. Said that I was logged in Florida. And now you cannot take, this is, because I was like, oh hell, hell is going to break loose all over again if this SOB can log into my account. But this is what you do. Because I kept clicking here, and if you keep clicking there and you try to remove the person there or log them out, it's going to say, it's going to bring up their email and it's going to say, put in the password. You don't know the damn password. I didn't know the password. So I was like, contacted Facebook, like, this person is still on my account. But let me tell you how you get their asses off of here. You go back, and I was afraid to do this at first. But make sure you hear what I'm going to say. Under those profiles, you will notice that it's got the little sideways triangle on there. Under the one that does not belong to you, click that and you can remove it because you are the, what is the word for it? You're the master account. So you can remove any profile with no question because that person will be able to log into that profile on their own, but they won't be able to log into your profile because you don't have them connected. As soon as I did that, game over. 100% clear. No logins in the middle of the night, no nothing. So now, just to review, you're going to want to listen to this video again because I went through hell. But there is a way to get out of it with this authentication app issue because there are a lot of people who said it cannot be done. I actually got it done without having to go to higher levels. What you got to do, I'm just going to be, I've been straight up, but straight up what you got to do is you got to hound the hell out of Facebook. You also got to, there's a place that you can go if you go to facebook.com/hacked. There's a section on there where it says help a friend get back in. And you might have to have a friend help you get back in. Now, let me tell you some things that you got to watch out for when you're doing this to help a friend get back in. Or a friend is helping you get back in. Make sure that the person at Facebook, they use a lot of people from overseas. Make sure that they know that it's for your friend's account. They messed around and messed up my wife's account it wasn't long, for like a few minutes. They were like, give us an email that's not associated with your account. When she did it, it was letting her get into her account that she was already into. So she had to redo and get her email and stuff readjusted. So make sure that you do it for your account. If you have someone, if you do it, have the person make sure it's for your account. Get that email in there so they know it's for your account with that email that's associated with it, and then you're gonna have to use another email that is not associated with the account. That's like the door that they use to get open to be able to start stuff all over again. All right, if anyone got some questions, I'll answer them for you. But everything is good to go for me right now, and I hope that I hope that you're not going through this, or that you don't have to have the trouble that I went through dealing with a company or a person. Oh yeah, before I close out, I did find that the company. Let me see here. I'll put them on blast because they have a responsibility. I gave them to this day. I gave them. I said you better contact me today, or I'm gonna file a lawsuit against your company, because now I did my own investigation and found out that this was the company that the ads were being ran to. Also, when you when you get back into your account, look for any pages business pages that you didn't set up. This individual has set up a business page inside of my account. So let me tell you the name. Here's the name of the company was OMY. OMY. It was a supplements company. Super OMY. That's the name of the company. I also got to see a picture of the hacker. Just think about that. Because see, when I was logging in, I saw that the hacker had their Instagram account sitting there with their image, and I was just like, I got you, and I know exactly where you're at, the address, IP address. I'm giving it all to the FBI, and there's a division. I don't have it with me right now. It's at my home office. If anyone there is a special department that the United States government has set up for this. And the thing about it is you could get a judgment against these companies. You can get a judgment against them, bring them to court. They don't show up, you get a judgment against them. And when they start selling products throughout the United States, you can start put something in action to be able to attach any monies that's coming through any banks that's through these companies, through the United States. There's a lot of stuff that we could do. Like, these companies think that they could just come and do business here in the United States and not have any repercussions if they have people that are pulling scams. I'm not saying that they were doing it. I'm not saying that they were on purpose. But if they don't want to participate in getting the information about that individual that I have proof was scamming, it was number one, hack my account, hack my credit cards, 3 different credit cards, and cause this harm to my companies because my businesses were not advertising on there for those amount of weeks. There's a lot of stuff that you could do. So contact me. That's something that I'm very good at, is the legal side. All right. Thank you for your time. Post your questions and comments. Subscribe to my channel. We're going to talk about other stuff. You can look through my videos, but I thought that this one would be very valuable, especially when I started researching and saw how many people felt hopeless about being hacked by these hackers that are out there. Thank you for your time. This is Stephen A. Williams with Making Money with Stephen A. Williams on YouTube.